when you see this, I'm thinking it's got to be done, isn't it?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode on the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to find a park up. Boom. If you're new to the channel and this is the first video you've seen, welcome. I'm Darren. I've been living in my motorhome in the UK full time for just under 4 years now, and I am predominantly parking in urban parkups, hence the name, the urban motorhome. So I very rarely go on sites, and I just find parkups as and where I can. But I thought I'd bring you along for another episode of what to look out for when you're trying to find an urban parkup. I've done a few of these videos, and they're not meant for me to just be driving around aimlessly for wasting diesel, because I know that's not the aim of the game. But these videos that's the only way I can really take you along, you know. And I'm in a new area. I've never been to this area. I've been into Doncaster, but I don't know anything about this place. So I am just new to this, exactly like you lot. But the reason I do these videos the way I do them is because I could tell you what is a good park up and how to find a good park up, but telling you is pretty boring. So that's why I take you along, and we'll drive down streets. I might end up in a dead end, and you know, that's no good. But we might see something down that dead end, and I'd say, yeah, that's a good place to park, or no, it's really not, and the reasons why it's not, from my own experience. Now I'm going to head towards an Asda, but I think along the way we're going to go down a few side streets. Let's have a look at this one, shall we? Don't know where we are. I've actually got Asda plumbed into the sat nav, which is about 3 miles from here. But let's have a look down here, shall we? Now you see all these houses, they're going to know who's who, but there is a motorhome there. I mean, right here to the side of me, I'd probably park here because it's on the side of them houses, and there is a motorhome there, so the street is used to it. He's used to a motorhome being around. Again, these houses are very full on at the front, like very open, so I'm not sure I would want to. Right there, I'd park on the end of that. Yeah, I'd park there, because that's at the end of someone's house. They very rarely get bothered. So is there one down here? These are all quite close out to the front of people's houses. I don't think I'd park here. But, let's have a look down here. So right here, yeah, I'd park right here. I would do that, right behind this Volvo. I'd park there. Because it's the end of the house and not many people have a look. Now, I wouldn't park in them spaces because people are going to notice you in them, because people regularly park in them, obviously. Let's have a look down here. Garages. These bungalows are always a good area. It's a double-edged sword, really, because obviously bungalows, I'm stereotyping, don't get me wrong, but bungalows mean older people, but older people have time on their hands, mean they can curtain twitch. But these bungalows mean nice quiet sleep. So it all depends on what your main goal is, really. I've ballsed that up as well. Should have gone back a bit more. Oh well. Right. I parked there, definitely parked there where them trees were. Definitely 110%. Now this is quite a main road. There's a bus stop there, so you can't go anywhere near that. Obviously you're seeing kids play there. Anywhere you see football nets or anything like that, you just stay away, because it's they're gonna be pretty noisy. They could, when they finish school, it depends. I mean, like I said, I'm a night driver, so I usually park during the day and sleep during the day, but I don't want to be anywhere, like parking my van anywhere near where, you know, kids could be hanging around or what. Here, I'd park here, definitely. I'd park on the right here. It's quite a main road, but I'd do it. I'm right here. Let's have a look what's down here. Because again, this is at the end of someone's house. So I would park here all day long. Yeah, right here. All day long. All the way along here. It's perfect. There's big roads. Very big roads. No reason you shouldn't. And here, definitely here, because the bushes, again, they're protecting you from the neighbours. The neighbours are not seeing you. And again, here, fencing, big enough road for people to get past. Even that truck's not got a problem. I wouldn't park anywhere near here because there's a school. So I'd probably go to the first one back there, and that'd be as close as I come, because it's going to be traffic and school and things. These are all dead ends, these little turn-offs, so I wouldn't want to go down them. But you could park. You park in front of this Sky van. I don't do this normally, and this isn't my normal way I would do it. I wouldn't just aimlessly drive around. I mean, if I was stuck and I needed somewhere to park and I had didn't know where I was going or anything like that, and I had to find somewhere, then this is how I would do it. But 9 times out of 10, I'd have a look at an area, I'd find somewhere, I'd find a few potential spots, and then head to them and work my way from them. But this is just really to illustrate and show you lot how, because I know parking is a real big thing for people. A lot of you that are new to van life and are new to, you know, full time in and finding parkups, it is quite an issue. Because obviously you've got to feel safe. You've got to know how to find the parkups and what you're looking for, the do's and don'ts, the why I would park there, what I'm thinking, and basically just come along and see what happens as we look around together, because I have no idea right now where I am. So that's my turn in for Asda, but we're going to go elsewhere and have a look, see what we can find. So there's new housing estate there. With them new housing estates, parking is a real issue in them. These look like older estates, so should have some bigger roads. Okay, yeah, the roads are pretty decent size. Very busy and very hilly. What we got around here? This looks interesting. Oh yes, looks like a factory or something for aeroplanes. I would park here. I'd park right here. Yeah, this comes to an end now, but I don't know if I'd park right at the end down here. Because that right there is there's a footpath that comes along here. Past this little Clio. Pretty cool planes, aren't they? That's pretty cool. Past this Clio here, and then past these houses. So like here. Yeah. I'd park here. I think I'd have a pretty good night here, to be fair. If Asda don't work out, I'll come here. I think this will be pretty quiet. You've got a few houses at the end, but they're not looking direct. You're not directly outside them. There's nothing to the left of me apart from a big building which looks pretty abandoned. And there's a big enough road that if anything does come down here or whatnot, you're pretty fine. As you see, cars are passing, no problem. There is a walkway here, so people might walk past at night, but I can't see it being a problem down here. So that's pretty good. At least we found one if Asda doesn't work out. And it's pretty flat, that was. I'm liking that find. It's pretty good. And you wouldn't have known that unless you come down here, because like this is just looks just like a little street of, you know, an estate of houses. So until you actually come off the beaten track, shall we say, off the main roads and into the little estates and having a look, you ain't gonna know what's around here. So the way to do this without actually driving around would just be to hunt on Google Maps and Google Street View. Just hunt all the way around, have a look, zoom in, go to Street View, you know, and just constantly searching for somewhere. You will find places, they're all over the place. I haven't got to worry about finding somewhere. Not a worry at all. I don't think I park right this close outside someone's house because it's just not. It's not fun. Oh my god. They like carts and trikes. Let's go this way. Yeah, I wouldn't park dead outside someone's house like this. It's not. You're gonna get probably a knock on the door. It's just too busy around here. I think people would notice that you're here. that workman guy was proper looking at me then. Like, why are you down here? Well, you've gone wrong. It's like, okay. So yeah, I wouldn't park anywhere down here. I might park where this van is. This VW Volkswagen van, and I might park here if I really had to, but it's not my first choice, to be honest. There are going to be plenty of places, but now we've got one in the bag, just in case Asda doesn't work out. I feel good about that. Wouldn't put too much pressure on yourselves for finding Parkups, like, you know, straight away, and, you know, finding them easy, and, you know, you're gonna be nervous, you're gonna be worried, you're gonna be a bit anxious at finding your first few Parkups. It's always gonna be the way. You're gonna be like that because you've not done it before. You know, it's all a learning curve. And the best bit of advice is, if your gut doesn't feel it and you don't think it's the right place to park, move somewhere else. Just move. Go somewhere else. If you have to, go to, and if something's freaking you out or anything like that, and you really can't, you know, and you just need to get some sleep, then just go to a Tesco's or go to a pay and display car park. But to be honest, you'll always find somewhere. The only thing I'm thinking about this Asda is it might be a pay and display until a certain time. So that is one thing we'll have to see. But there are a whole heap of shops and restaurants there. So we'll see if any of the other car parks are different. I mean, I'm not opposed to parking in one area of a car park. So say it was a cinema car park for a few hours, and then moving over to the supermarket side. I'm not opposed to that at all. I haven't done many supermarket car parkups anyway. To be fair, I really started doing them part of this series. If I'm going into a town, I just need somewhere, can't bother to look around. I know there's a few Tesco's that I go to, which I know is a solid park-up, so they're pretty good. Just stay out of the way of the actual store, go to the back, you know, get away from people. You're not going to bother them, they're not going to bother you. You could always go in and ask the manager and say, like, you know, I'm just travelling through, a campsite's blown out on me or something, or they've had to shut or whatever. Is it right if I stay in your car park for the night? I don't need any services, and I'm more than happy to go buy some products in your store. The worst they can say is no. Pretty much. I know Asda's no longer part of it, but they were part of the Walmart family, weren't they? Walmart in America is where is the go-to place for parking up overnight, like boondocking. So I know they're no longer part of it, but this is a good test. Let's have a look. It's got some signs here. What's it say? What's it say? Is this AMPR or what? Asda customer car park, AMPR, yeah, parking restrictions apply. So it's just clocked my plate right now. Camera controlled. Oh, no outside parking out of the store hours. Okay. So literally, they're saying no. Okay, so that's what the sign says. So where it's saying no parking allowed, and then brackets outside of store openings, I think that means I'm going to get a ticket if I do, and or a knock on the door. Right, so I've had a look at the sign, which you've just seen. Doesn't look very promising. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive around to the other side of the retail park, because there's loads of restaurants around that side, and there's bowling and a cinema. So we'll go see if their parking restrictions are different. If not, we'll come back. We might pop into Asda and see if I can talk to anyone in there, like the manager, and just say, is it alright if I just park in your car park tonight? They can only say no, and then we'll just go somewhere else, or I risk it for a chocolate biscuit. But I know I'm gonna get, I know my luck is I'll do it and I'll get a 70 quid fine, which is not too good. So let's have a look in this one first. This is a big car park. I haven't seen any parking restriction signs yet. Let's have a look down further. That looks like a camper van as well, right ahead. Oh, I don't see any parking signs. It says that there's a few signs saying beware of thieves. Well, I can't see anything in there that says that we can't park. So that's a winner. Let's have a look over there. Oh, it's a Dunkin Donuts. If I can park outside a Dunkin Donuts for the night, that'd be amazing. I might change this whole video. Park outside a Dunkin Donuts for the night. How cool would that be? Oh, Jesus. That would be too cool. You can see, I'm outside of Dunkin Donuts. I wonder if I can park here. I wonder. I don't see why. There's no signs. I don't see why not. Let's see what time. Let's see what time Dunkin Donuts are open till. That's gonna be brilliant. Dunkin Donuts. Oh, they're open until 11. So that might be busy tonight, but just for sheer shits and giggles, parking outside of Dunkin Donuts is great. Especially if I drive through and get some.
12 seconds later.
Can I just have a box of 6 donuts, please? But can I just have like 6 of your best donuts? I don't really know what ones to choose, to be fair.
It's going to be £8.50 windows and free.
Perfect, thank you very much. I had no idea which to go for, so I just left it to them. I'll have a box of 6. This is great that I can actually get through this drive-through. This is brilliant. Yep. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you very much. Donuts. Oh, that's my snacks for tonight. Right, now let's go park up. Got a long way to drive to park up. That's my parking space.
Right there. Asda is over there. Sacked that off in the end. That looked like too much aggro. So I didn't even bother going asking, to be fair. I could have gone and asked. But when you see this, I'm thinking, it's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be done. Parking at a Dunkin Donuts opposite. And I got myself some Dunkin Donuts. Why wouldn't ya? What I'm going to do now is I don't think I'll probably close all the blinds and that. I don't know if I'll put the curtains down yet. Oh, look at that. All the lights just come on. This place looks good. Oh, yes. Oh, all the lights have gone off again. Yeah, so I'm going to go jump in the motorhome. Probably get on Uber Eats. Find someone to deliver some tasty things. Yeah, because I've got a few Uber Eats codes to use. Might as well do that, and then yeah, settle down for the night really. Gonna download all the footage that I've done today, and yeah, probably chill out, watch some TV, have a Dunkin Donut, and then chillax. I mean, I haven't found any signs around here saying that I shouldn't park, so hopefully it should be a quiet night. Fingers crossed. But I will come back out later tonight when probably about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, when everything's settling down, see what we've got. If anything happens in between, then I'll obviously record and report that. But yeah, hopefully it should be a quiet night. Is here. Yes. La, da, da, da. Love it. Oh yeah. Look, bacon and cheese fries, some crispy chicken strips, and some wings. Oh, and some sauces. Oh yeah. And as you can see, it's all very quiet. The Dunkin Donuts is now shut. Talking of donuts, I had a couple of mine. Still got loads of my takeaway left. That'll be for tomorrow's lunch or tomorrow's dinner, whatever. But let's have a look outside, shall we? The drive-thru's all shut. Everything's all closed. Yeah, it's pretty quiet around here now. By the sounds of it, there's some cars over there playing some music. But yeah, as you can see, all quiet. Ghost town. The little wood structure I'm next to at the side is a bin shed. There's been a few staff coming and going, putting stuff in the bin shed. But apart from that, it's all quiet. There's McDonald's over there, and Asda. I have got my diesel heater on, if you can hear that little tick. Apart from that, that's it. Hopefully I should be in for a good night, quiet night. So, unless anything happens, I'll see you all in the morning. Not the worst way to start a morning, is it? Watch a little bit of news, catch up with the day, see whatever's going on, and have a coffee and a donut whilst parked up at Dunkin Donuts. No problems. Had my diesel heater on last night. I turned it back on about 4 or 5 in the morning because it was a little bit nippy. But yeah, as you can see, there are people here now. Everything's in working order. And everything's open, but yeah, no problems. So that was pretty good. Sweet little park up. If there was ever a time that I was going to get told off for parking up, there's 3 police cars here now, so obviously no jokes about police and donuts. That's a given. but I'm just clearly indicating, clearly pointing out that there's three police cars here, lots of police. If they were going to come and have a go at me or something, or tell me I couldn't park here, then it would be now. But they haven't. There we go, parking up at Dunkin Donuts. Done. Right, if you've liked this video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. If you've got any questions or comments, drop them in the section below. And if you want to suggest where I park next, drop them in the comments below. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take it easy. Bye.